SK not allowing them to play their game. In the meantime, Ethan just hopping around, shooting people in the head as well. Casually. Now we've got Phelps stuck at the back.
Sort of just pressuring, buying some time for his teammates, but the flank from Cutler is going to be quite dangerous. Could this be a pistol round for CLG? This is going to help. Could even bring out the knife, but he's going to play it safe. He's going to, and that leaves Taco, but not for long. Now we have to take note of, again, like the hard work that CLG have been putting in, the kind of setting up the Molotov, flushing out players one by one. Cold0 able to get 2 kills there with the Deagle. That's very nice work.
How do they have no grenade for that position? That's like one of the 2 spots you have grenades for on the A site.
Oh dear.
Something that maybe they can look back at and still work on.
Yeah, definitely a fan of more nades as well. They're pistoling opponents from their hidey holes. CLG with only just a single man dead. They got the bomb down. So this looks a lot better this round so far.
What is your favorite position then?
To play on CT side, on Cash?
Yes, on the A-bomb side.
On the A-bomb side specifically?
Yes.
Depends on what's going on. Depends on what I'm holding, what's been happening in the rounds, what my teammates have.
Can you just
how many
name
nades
one
I have.
position?
No, I can't, because it's very... That's like...
Anyone else could just name a position.
That's like you asking Yanko, so do you prefer if the AWPer saves his money or goes to force buy
for mid on Cash? Because often you expect 1 or 2, but you're not going to expect 4. Cold0 of the off angle. FNS going towards headshot. There is a trade though. More than in the meantime taking Cutler down, and he will be dispatched off as well. We've still got Phelps on the site using a position we've seen.
Smoke grenades, only smoke grenades, sole smoke grenade has been tossed now as well. And this should make it very obvious what's coming. And all the players spotted good counter grenades coming in. Still though, Ricky able to get the drive-by frag with the Tech 9 as now Phelps peeks from the checkered position. The crossfire is available, and that will yield 1 trade frag. Ooh, nice chunky damage from the nades. Ricky and Ethan very, very low at this point, and there is the finishing. It's quite nice when the set piece comes in.
Corner, wasting time, not facing, being a pain.
Try and flank after that, and in a wrecked, you're crushed.
Oh, well, this could be good. Cutler might be catching the aggression here. Elevator positioning, so.
Why is that?
Don't know, just couldn't sleep.
To them late night channels in the hotel room. Kusta and Ethan moving towards the A site, or at least Ethan is. There's Kusta taking a flank down. That's the bomb spotted in Z connector in every direction. Once they spot the bomb, he was looking pretty sharp. Oh my god. Kusta, can he make it? No, there's no time. There's no time. Ethan, abort mission, abort mission. I was going to say, he was looking pretty sharp on the previous map, doing more of the headshots.
After they throw these smokes to act upon them whilst they are bloomed. Attack. Try to delay any rotation. It's not worked too well, but it's now 4v4, very handleable, very manageable here for CLG. Oh dear. Cutler against 4. Any additional damage perhaps? What's he got?
Do they wait him out? 7 seconds. Doesn't seem so. Perhaps expecting a fast play from CLG, and if they were, then they made the right read, because we've got loads of people going towards Squeaky, and out they come. Taco and Fallen, crossfire with making Cabio.
Has a zoom sensitivity that's lower than his natural sense.
For those of you who don't know...
At this point, to be honest, the way of CLG, that would have been a 3v3 situation, but instead, no mid control, and just 2 players left taking 1v1s towards A, and even not even able to peek before he gets tagged. So life is tough, life is hard, and SK are looking pretty confident now, and we're going to get the flank coming in. Should be the end of the round. down. There you go. Phelps.
Fairly open map. It's difficult to retake 1B, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Big damage coming in from that grenade. Cold 0 of 1 kill. Can Phelps clean up if he plays around the smoke, which he is? Going through the smoke, in fact. That might be a safer position for the time being. I think he just got shot from by his teammate. He can't find anybody to shoot.
Oh, we're getting the flash play come in. Could be quite problematic. And there it is. There's the flank, finally. Ricken not ready for that one. In comes the push.
No smoke, but there is a flash. That's a two-man spray down for Fur. Can close the door if he wants to, but he wants to fight instead. Still, SK with lots of advantages here. Men, time, bomb being on the floor. And now it's Kusta alone looking to trade his teammate, but we've got a CT going up the ladder, 10 seconds, and Kusta standing in the middle of the site. I think it might be time to consider evasive action, sir. Delay the bomb plants. And there are more mollies to come, but the push is starting to come in from the CT side against his bell run, but he's got the AK. Phelps charging through, Kusta with a grenade in his hand, gets taken down. Grenades all over the place, but it's 2 AWPs to try and hold things down here. And now it's Cold 0 alone versus 4. So many close to almost have kills. There's only 1 man down for CLG.
I mean, that was an example of SK just getting overzealous. First Fur, then Phelps like, flash me in, I got this here. There was actually no
Happening for CLG. Are they just going to walk it? So PR.
They've got a flank coming in through T-spawn from Taco, and he might catch FNS off guard. We'll see how this one goes.
I think that was a pretty good timing. If they're just hiding there and waiting, you can actually see them, I think, as well. And nice couple kills from Fallen. CLG having problems.
FNS. He can start moving quickly, but Taco is around the back. He can call for the rotation of his team and not show himself. That simple. If Fallen makes it into connector, then he can look up towards this side, but it might be too late for that. Taco, though.
Let's see if Ethan can get something as the door opens. Nice. Gets a... As they get closer, this smoke can be thrown by Finesse, and they can start to get the pressure in. Kusta is lost, though. There's some information as to where Cold is, at least, but a bit close onto the bomb now. Very important position by Ricky there, holding down towards...
That will collect it in the meantime. Fast play into the A bomb site. The armor has surely got to be surprised. We've got people blind all over the place, don't know where to look, but it's FNS will go down first. Ethan not far behind. The grenade will sail in, but only good for the 1 kill. Could have been 2, maybe even 3.
Cutler and Rickhead to make their way in now. Tapping away as Cutler does find himself the kill. Still 2 players to go. There is also still quite some time. The defuser is being held at the moment, and Fur can't get an angle in. I'm curious about the Deagles instead of Tech 9s though, as you'd imagine that they would be looking to run and gun. It takes down Fallen, and here comes said run and gun. Straight to the A site, presumably. It costs more at any rate. Maybe it's not the best one out of the selection there. Phelps there playing around the forklift, able only to get Ricky. Bomb is close to exploding at this point. The detonation is not too far away. Taco cannot get into arm's length of Ethan in time to stop him, and it will barely be made. Kusta looking to investigate. Now this is a very important move from Kusta, understanding like what is it actually going to be a B split. As
distance and taking it towards the A site. Phelps up close, but the concern is surviving this smoke. The pop flash flying through Cold, looking for a second, but it is 3 kills to the 1 of the SK team. Ethan, I think he's running with a pistol there, but Taco's...
Well, sorry, 2 rounds in a row now where they've put
this particular run over towards the B bomb site, so maybe it's about coming over. Will there be a flash, or is it just going to go for the raw peak? SK getting picked off 1 by 1. Indeed, Phelps taken over out towards the vent, but surely Cold hears the CTs moving around.
If he's going to be able to catch Cold, rotating through, does Cold realize Cold for SK? They need this round so badly. Great incendiary, it's going to burn Tack away. It's forced to move out. Nice. Keep the defense going. Does take down an additional player, leaving just 1. Cutler just being toyed with at the moment. Has to be going straight for the frag here. Forced into a deep position. Now too far away, too little time, and the round is won by SK. They'll lose.
Maybe he wants to do something spawn-based as well.
Perhaps they'll try to help save.
And Cutler can still drop to FNS. So right now they're fine.
Nice, maybe something for Ethan to pick up later on. Oh, it is a bit far away at present. Indeed, Taco has gone to protect it. Yeah, Ethan's going for it. Second round.
Now, obviously, Kusto smoked off. He's the only guy out here. Spots.
2 CTs on the site. Color is absolutely on fire. Just casually walking back into the flames.
Play, say when you say, oh, this is fine, thank you.
It was tolerable at one song, but then after that it just...
On CLG, he is around that 4-3 area, as we see him now, lurking around that shroud position. Falls to Ricky, Fallen falls to Ethan, and suddenly it's Taco in a 1v4 situation then.
Yes, we got Taco, 1 versus 4. The bomb is being defused. He's going to try to get himself out there, but there's 3 players, 3 bodies being put in front to do with like height or something. Because you're next to in the same place, like, equal. You know, you're tying.
Yeah, that's the name of the enemy. It sounds very fast. Is it?
Did you say oyster? Ostrich.
Ostrich, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I was like, something's wrong here. I know it's...
Yeah. Meantime, CLG have won another round. There you
So
go.
you're actually right.
I was kind of right, yeah. Dudes choking each other out in the Animal Kingdom. That's where you...
It's the horses, the big horses, not small dog races.
Greyhounds.
But
What do you
not
mean?
horse, just dog races.
How was it? Was it boring or was it amazing?
I did...
And what did she give you back? CLG are trying to
There we
bowl
go.
themselves a strike.
That's some aggression. Come on, yes! 5v3.
Ethan
Hold
getting
back.
it done.
Hold back. Nice.
Down. Every round apart from the last round. That's nuts.
These 2 rifles. And that means
Interesting stuff here from SK.
2 players around connector for the CTs. Ricket's on fire everywhere. Out scouting, but
3 players towards the A side of the map.
and I'm sure SK will be very careful once to get from SK. Coldzera through the smoke, making his way straight into the middle of B, but Cutler's there to trade at the very least.
Now it's time to go in. CLG, they're going to coordinate themselves. First man dropped by Taco. More where that came from, but Taco, it's all about him. It's all the same result. If you challenge him, you will die, and that is going to completely destroy the retake effort.
On how to op, it seems. More and more proficient with that weapon. With each...
Close. So close, but he can go back though, yeah.
Most of the time there's an opening for an opper to do exactly that. Because it seems like CLG is going to try and retake control of A May.
Good stuff so far. And as you said, that crossfire could be pretty potent. So actually is now wondering, what the hell am I supposed to do in this situation? Steal this game away. I say it's steal, that would be...
This can get dangerous for them, Dan. This can get very, very dangerous.
It can, if there's a pop flash there for Cutler at the right timing. He's absolutely amazing there. 1 frag's what he's going to get though. Ricky had his AWP out, looking over the smoke. James highlighted this earlier. Does get 1 frag from it, but he's pinned down. He's got the pistol out now. What does he do? Still in so much trouble, trying to...
I think Ethan is because the vent's not broken, but now the team has finally emerged out of it. He'll make his play, but he's looking the wrong way. He still gets to 180. It's versus 2. Oh my god.
I mean, let's be honest. Like, probably want to play with the pistol anyway, but
that was unreal.
But actually, you still let him know where you're coming from, basically. So it's still like, why are you doing this?
Ethan trying to hold on to the A site. He's surrounded though. I don't know if he's got time to get the Molotov out. Apparently he does. He's literally surrounded by 4 players, and he's still. Coldzera will appear on the radar at some point. Kusto, it's going to be really hard for him to peek now, and he knows it, which is why he's doing all kinds of weird stuff. Because he does not have the superior angle. They almost lined up for him. Needed to establish that. That is no problem for I want that to do because I'm fair. That's what I do.
Really ending him. And now that he is done, awful for CLG. It's 2 maps up right now.
I agree, Dan. Usually you're supposed to win.
It's just everybody getting isolated, if I'm not mistaken. But Ricky, he's dead. He's very dead now, but so these Cutlers there doing a lot of damage with that UMP.
FNS running in with the CZ, and he can make it to an AK and have the opportunity. This time we've got Ethan running down off the balcony with the 5-7, and who knows what would have happened if that was the case beforehand. Ethan from the back, shoulder peeking, knows where Fallen is. Fallen of the Tech9 versus the 5-7. It's a 2 versus 1 as well. Oh, the bomb's planted for him. FNS doesn't have a kit. He needs to find his kill. He needs to chase him. What is going on here? Fallen is just... Where's Focus Molly? There's one. And for 2 CTs in the site, and the flank is there as well, and it is complete destruction derby on the A bomb site. Smokes all over the shop. Still 2 CTs, 2.5 CTs in the site. There is
Founder is over. SK will in the series. Looking very nice there at the moment. And there it is. Great, great.
Close, but no cigar for CLG on map number 2. That they did the play much better. Also on the CT side, they did a better job. But in the end, SK was just too hot to handle. They did a better job towards the end of that game individually more than anything else. And you do feel like in the first half, it was because SK started having a little bit too much fun that they basically allowed for those openings to appear that CLG, props to them, exploited and used